like to introduce you to my tractor. This is our Miller tractor. My cousin bought this from a local dealer in Preston, Iowa, and when he returned from Korea, he bought an M, and my dad ended up with this tractor, and we've had it ever since. It did look pretty bad until we got a painted job on it. When we lived on the farm in the country, we was on a dirt road, and naturally when it rained, it was hard to get the car out. So a lot of times, Dad would stuff us in a 55-gallon drum, hold it on the bumper, and we would ride out on the tractor, and then get in the car. And then later, my cousin told me that Dad actually used to put me in the barrel, and we would go out to the field and work, and that way Dad and I was close together. We've had a lot of fun with it. It's done a lot of work. I've cultivated corn, mowed hay, used it for about everything. 2-row corn picker. Later years, it's kind of been retired. We still use it some. It's fun to take to reunions. Kids and adults, everybody really enjoys a ride around the lake or wherever we happen to be. It's had some pretty rough times. Once I was mowing hay for a fella, and there was a tile washout, dropped the front end in and broke the front end off. So we jacked it up, got another axle underneath it, and the oil pan was smashed, a new oil pan on it, started it back up, and kept on mowing. You can't stop these things. This tractor is a year older than I am, and it's really in better shape. I still enjoy riding it. We go on tractor rides. Our local town has a free tractor ride. This is the 6th year we've been on it, and you see the country different when you're on a tractor. You're slower. In the spring, everything smells so good, the fresh cut hay and all, and it's just really a delight to ride on it. And as you ride, you've got time to think about, where it's been, what it's done, and your part in it. It's about 4 years ago, we had a reunion at our place, and Mom was having trouble getting around and stuff, but she was still able to. We got her up on the tractor, talked her into riding or to driving it, and even at that time, she didn't realize that it was still actually her tractor. And when I told her, she was just ecstatic.
And how old was she at that time?
She'd have been 90.
Okay, wow.
And she lived to be 94 years old. So it's one of those moments that you want to take advantage of it when you get a chance. And this will go on to some of the family. Don't know exactly how or what, but it'll stay around for many, many more years, I hope.
And what was it about the barrel that you said something about they put all the kids in a barrel?
When we went to country school, we also used this because we had on the dirt roads, we weren't able to always get to school. So Dad would load us up in the barrel in the tractor, and we, like I said before, we used it to get out to the gravel road when it would rain. We used it to go to school. Other than that, I really don't remember, because at the time I was probably only 5 or 6. And so many of these stories and things that happen, we don't know much about them because it's not wrote down, it's not told. It's just life. It's just daily life. And when you really sit down and start thinking about what you've done and where you've been and all, it's really a good life.
That's a good tractor.
Yeah.
Great looking tractor. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.